Hello everyone, Tim here, and welcome to my review of the LEGO Ninjago 71753 Fire Dragon Attack Legacy Set. This comes with 563 pieces and retails for £45 or $50 US. It is currently out now, at the time of recording this video, in Europe, but it isn't out in North America until August. Without further ado, let's have a look at the minifigures. The most notable figure, and the only figure that's really worth getting the set for, is Nia. This is the Golden Legacy Nia, the only time I've gotten this figure, as she was absent in the January wave. Now this figure looks beautiful, like all of the golden ones. She uses the azure blue as an accent colour, which really helps this figure look nicer actually, you can see it's very shiny and reflective. Got the very good robing design under there. A nice print here. She comes with this interesting hairpiece actually, because this is what's used on the NRG water-based Nia in the Sea Temple. However, you know, she never has her hair like this in the show, not in that form, so it's quite interesting that that's what they went for, but I guess they wanted to get more use out of that piece, which is perfectly understandable. And it is a really nice looking figure, definitely worth getting, especially if you're trying to collect, you know, all of these golden legacy figures, and this is no exception to the rule that they all look great. So definitely the best figure in the set and a good reason to pick it up. Now here is the Legacy 1 Zane that's included. This figure is a bit of a weird one because it uses the face for the you know, titanium version, but this is based on the first few seasons and didn't look like that then. But I'm not complaining too much because the other face just looks really creepy. And you see it has the nice March of the Only torso printing. I mean, you've all seen this so many times now, it's not too exciting, but you know, it's still cool. He comes with standard golden shurikens to represent the shurikens of ice, which is cool. And he's also got a singular golden shoulder pad, which is interesting in my opinion, because the box says the set is based on season 1, but the set itself is based on the pilots. Now they had armor in season 1 but not in the pilot, so this is really confusing, and they never actually had armor with the dragons, so it's all a very confusing figure. This is Legacy Kai, who's included in the set, which makes perfect sense, but oh boy have we seen this figure way too many times. This is one of his, like, 12th appearance or something. I don't know, it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point. I understand why he appears so much, but yeah, it's getting really tiresome and repetitive now, and I have so many of this guy. He comes with the Dragon Sword of Fire, which is nice. I'm happy that 10 years on, this piece is still in production, and it looks amazing still to this day. Look at that piece, so cool. And then the Kai itself is okay. I mean, I'd prefer this figure if I hadn't seen it so many times. But he also has the shoulder armor confusion, but I suppose it's just there to add some extra, I don't know, detail or something to the figure, so it's not anything to get annoyed about. It's just a baffling decision. He has the movie face, which we've seen for years now. Whiplash is included. I don't know if this is a unique figure or anything. It could have appeared before. I don't know. It looks cool though. I like these legacy skeletons. They've definitely grown on me. And yeah, it looks nice as the armor piece there. Some standard print there. You know, it doesn't have the boots sadly, which are still in production, so it's a bit of a confusing one. Yeah, there's his face. Nothing much to say about it. It looks, you know, menacing enough, and it comes with a standard Sensei Wu hat. So yeah, it's nice inclusion. It does add to the confusion of the set, because apparently it's a season 1 set, which doesn't make much sense anyway, but you know, yeah, it's all very confusing. But I think it is a pilot set, but for whatever reason it says season 1 on the box. Like the Hydro Bounty, the build itself is absolutely massive. I mean, look how big this thing is, thanks to those amazing wings. So I'll be freehanding the camera on this one. So first of all, that's my first thing to say. It's big. It has a lot of presence, which is nice. I think this sort of dragon needs a lot of presence. Now I'll start by going along the body first by looking at this amazing head. I believe this is a new mould. It might have been used on the golden one. I know the bottom jaw I believe is, but I'm not sure about this top head. This might be brand new mould. Either way, it's beautiful. it looks amazing. The printing is definitely unique, and that is so detailed and so well done. It looks really awesome. It really adds to this overall dragon how well they've done the head, and it looks very much like Flame as well. It really captures the spirit of the dragon, but luckily, unlike the 2011 ones, it doesn't have the really awkward looking ball shooter. Now on here we've got the neck, in which there's the saddle, which would actually be quite painful, I imagine, for the dragon, but you know, that can easily come off to make him look just more pure. Here's the quick look at that. Just attaches on these clips, and there's nice pieces of little flag design as well, like most Lego dragons do for Ninjago. Now going along the body, you can see it's actually, this is the underside that they've used for the top, and there's some snot pieces here to help bolster the overall design. It looks very nice, very scaly, and I like the black accenting the reds as well. It looks really awesome, really gets this magma fire feel. Going further down, you can see the tail here, which is built like most dragon tails are, and it's also forked as well, which is interesting. It looks fine, I've not got any complaints there. It's a nice design. I like getting these sword pieces in flame orange, and these are just on mixer ball joints, which, you know, very nice, very posable. Sadly they're colour locked, but luckily it doesn't look too distracting on this one, I don't think, so that's fine. Now I see here there's used this piece. I don't know where it originates from, but it looks really great for scaling. Got some teeth piece as well to really help add to that textured design. The legs on both sides are identical, just reversed. They are built using the A plates, as I call them, so they look like the letter A at an angle to create that angled look, I suppose. And we've got these next to nice shield pieces here as well, and some nice spiky pieces to add to the overall, I don't know, bumpier texture. And also you've got some nice pieces used just to create that shaping and that, you know, red colour. Onto the feet. The feet are one of my only problems because you can't pose them. They're static. They look fine, apart from the fact that that grey is very ugly, and they could have easily fixed it by using some cheese slopes or something. I don't know, it just looks really awkward and doesn't fit the rest of the design. It's a bit of an afterthought in my opinion. These golden teeth pieces here look fine on both sides. And it's got the foot design, which I use for loads of these dragons. Quite notably on the overall dragons where I recognise it from, which is, you know, quite nice. Works well, and it's the same on the other side. Now enough with the body, let's get onto the main, the coolest part of it, which are the wings. Now I'll show it on this side here. It's the same on both sides, just reversed. As you can see, they've got this arm built up, which technically means it's a wyvern, not a dragon, because it's not got 4 legs, but let's not go into that debate. Also, you can quickly see this underbelly here, this bright flame orange, which looks amazing, really cleverly done using these pieces. It looks really awesome. Use some Minecraft ingots as well, which are really effective in creating the design. Yeah, and then anyway, back onto the wings. They've used stickers to add to the detailing, make it look more like rockier in texture, which look nice. Some next nice shield pieces there as well. The wings themselves are fabric, a really nice fabric as well. It's really smooth in texture, which is always nice, and it's got a beautiful looking design. It follows a simple, I don't know, frame structure like a lot of these do. So look at that there, yeah, which looks really nice there. An orange colour, as you can see, which I think is good. Adds more colours to the thing, makes it look more fiery. I love the design. They've got these tooth pieces on the end as well. Overall looks really amazing, and that's the same on the other wing, exactly the same, just reversed. You can also see the I don't know, hand, foot, whatever you want to call it, which looks fine. Not as strong as these feet, I'd say, but it looks alright. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about, but the wings, you know, look so impressive that you don't really much care about that. That's the only issue, really. They can get a bit scrunched up like this, but just push it out and that looks way nicer. Here's the box, which has the main thing of confusion saying it's seen in season 1, when this is, I think it's safe to say, clearly a pilot set, not season 1, which, and even on the back it says seen in season 1, and look at all those images from the pilot. Here's a look at the instruction manual, you know, quite thick actually, around 80 odd pages, 80-90 pages, which is cool. And Ninjago movie load on the back, which is what we've seen for the past 4 years now. Overall, this is an amazing set. The figures are probably the weakest part. They were all a bit bland, a bit generic, apart from this figure, which is absolutely amazing. I love this so much. It's great. But the rest are just, yeah, whatever, bland, generic. You know, seen them all before. But the dragon, my word, what a nice build. The amazing head, awesome fabric wings, the great colour scheme. Yeah, honestly, a really great set. If the figures were a little better, then I'd rate it higher, but an 8.5 out of 10 is what I'm giving it. Genuinely a beautiful looking dragon. Definitely get it. The price is very fair, I think, but if you can get it at a discount, even better, because it's an awesome looking thing. Don't sleep on this one. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, do all the button things down below, apart from dislike, and I'll see you next time. I understand why he appears in so many sets, but